Suppose you come across a pretty woman somewhere. You find her attractive. So you go to her and take your chance on her. You let her know that I'm kind of interested in you and I find you attractive. And this woman very smartly begins giving you attention and baits maintaining distance. I mean, instead of making things clear with you, she very smartly maintaining the distance between her and you, she begins giving you fake baits. She begins showing interest in you from distance. So now you are already interested into the woman. You already find her interesting and attractive, and this woman is also responding to you, maybe from distance, but she is showing affection to you and giving you some positive signals from distance. I mean, in a very smart and covert ways, she is kind of showing to you that I have no problem with you. And now, because you are interested, the woman is responding, you attach your hopes with the woman. You begin thinking that simply because this woman is responding to me, she must be interested in me, and now I stand a chance with her. So, because of your hopes, you begin responding to her messages, responding to her calls, and even when she asks you to do a little favors for her, thinking that the woman likes you, the woman is interested in you, you stand chance with her, you also go out of your comfort and begin doing favors for the girl. And now this is what is going on between you and the girl. The woman is showing you fake affection from distance, and you already being interested into her, thinking simply because she is responding and she is showing signs of interest, you stand chance with her, you remain in her orbit, you stay in her orbit, thinking that eventually someday in future you will be given opportunity by the woman. And boys, this is what keeps on going on between you and the girl. Now imagine this woman is fooling you around and making you dance for her for 8, 10, 12, 15 years, because this is what women do. I've seen cases, I've seen stories, I've seen examples before me where women kept on stringing the men for 12 years, 15 years. And this boy, this man, simply because he has been ignorant towards women's true nature and he has been brainwashed by fake Bollywood's narrations, stayed into the orbit of women, thinking the woman likes him, thinking the woman loves him, and thinking he stands chance with her. The boy, I mean the man, boy or man, stays into the orbit of women. He keeps on investing his time, energy, effort, focus, attention, and money into the woman. And this woman very shamelessly, even though she knows that she is not sure about the man, she is not sure about whether she will do anything with the man or not, very shamelessly, she keeps on using the man. She keeps on using the attention of man. She keeps on using the time of man. She keeps on making him do favors for her for free. She even many times keeps on making the man spend his money on her. And very shamelessly, this woman keeps on using the man for his time, for his energy, for his effort, for his money for 8, 10, 12, 15 years. Even though she knows that she is not clear about the man, still she does not mind making this man spend his time, energy, and money onto her. And you, being a man who is ignorant towards women's true nature and brainwashed by Bollywood's narration, stays there in her orbit and keeps on wasting your time, energy, and money onto this woman, thinking and hoping that you stand chance with her, thinking and hoping maybe eventually someday in future you will be given an opportunity by this woman. And you also believe into the Bollywood narration where they keep on telling you that if you remain into the orbit of women and if you will be able to prove your honesty, your loyalty, your devotion, your dedication towards the woman, you will win her eventually. You will be given an opportunity by the woman eventually, sometimes in future. So simply because you believe in this fake Bollywood's narration and you are ignorant towards women through nature, you stay in the orbit of women. You keep on investing your time, attention, energy and money onto her, hoping eventually someday in future you will be given an opportunity by her. You keep on wasting yourself, your time, your money. You keep on wasting yourself onto this woman, the woman who is not sure about you, the woman who is so smart that even though she knows that she is not sure about you, she is still not making it clear to you. Onto this woman who, in spite of knowing that she is not clear about you, keeps on making you spend your time, energy, and money onto her very shamelessly without caring about your losses, without caring about what kind of effect it is going to make on you. She simply does not care about you, your losses at all. All her focus is on getting benefited through you, by you, from you for free. She is not even thankful towards your efforts. She is not even thankful towards all of the investment which this woman is making you to do on her. And boys, now imagine, simply because of your hopes, you get yourself attached to this woman and you stay in her orbit and keep on dancing for her, keep on investing your time, energy, and money onto her. Now, after fooling you around and after making you dance to the fullest, this woman, after 12 years, 15 years, dumps you or leaves you or moves away from you or chooses somebody else over you or gets intimate or romantic with somebody else over you, over the man whom she has been making dance onto her, over the man whom she has been making invest onto her. Imagine this situation that you have been fooling around over this woman. You have been dancing to the fullest over this woman. And this woman, after making you dance and after fooling you around for 10, 12, 15 years, dumps you, leaves you and chooses somebody else over you or chooses to get intimate or romantic with somebody else over you. Tell me, what about your investments? Tell me, what about whatever you have been doing for this woman? This woman does not care even a bit about your losses and about how will it make you feel. She simply chose what suited her. She simply chooses what suits her, what favors her, and what benefits her. And if in that moment you are not the one who can benefit her, who can favor her, who can suit to her, she will not think twice. She will not waste even a single minute of her life in leaving you behind, in dumping you over somebody who suits her, over somebody who benefits her, over somebody who favors her in that particular moment of time. All your effort, whatever effort you have been putting, I mean, imagine yourself in this situation where you have been dancing around a woman for 10, 12, 15 years, and this woman has been making you dance for 10, 12, 15 years. Still, she chooses somebody else over you after making you dance for 10, 12, 15 years. Don't you think all your effort has gone down the flush? Don't you think that you have been cheated and duped a big time by this smart woman? Don't you think that you have been cheated and duped because of this oversmart woman? Because this is the reason why I keep on suggesting you and advising you that never attach hopes with women. Living your life on hopes is good as far as your goals and aims of life are concerned, but you do not ever attach hopes with women because there's no guarantee of women. Women are momentary. This is very important lesson I want all of you to understand about women, is that women are momentary. They live in moment, and women always chooses a man who is the best option for her in that moment. This is the complete sentence. Women chooses the best man is half sentence. women chooses the best man in that particular moment of time is the complete sentence. So a woman will choose you only if you are the best man for her in that particular moment of time. As the life of the woman will move on and will grow, her aspirations will change, her needs will change, her wants will change, her desires will change. And when her aspirations, wants, needs, and desires will change, she will also change the people in her life. And she will also change the focus of her. She will shift her focus from the men who are not useful for her anymore towards the men who are useful for her at that particular moment of time, at that particular phase of her life. Boys, imagine you have been dancing around a woman for 10, 12, 15 years, and she has been fooling you around for 10, 12, 15 years. Still, she chooses to dump you over another man. Still, she chooses to get romantic and intimate with some other man over you. Don't you think all your efforts have gone down the flush? Don't you think that you have been cheated and duped big time by this woman? Or maybe you have been cheated and duped because of your ignorance and stupidity, which you have been doing around this woman merely on your hopes, thinking that you will stand chance with her in future after many days or many years, believing into the fake Bollywood's narration. Boys, this is very important lesson that you must understand about women is that women live in the moment and they always choose the best man in that particular phase of their life, somebody who fits best into that particular phase of their life. So if you are the best man today, she will choose you. But if tomorrow her life would change, with her life, her needs, desires, wants, and aspirations will also change. And if you'll not be the best fit into that particular phase of her life, when her desires, needs, wants, and aspirations have changed, she will not choose you anymore. She will choose somebody else, and she will also not mind dumping you for this somebody else. She will simply not care about all of the losses and harms you have incurred to yourself because of this woman. She will simply not care about it because women are hard hearted, especially towards men who are weak enough and stupid enough to believe into this narration that they need to prove their loyalty and devotion for months and days into a woman before he can eventually win an opportunity from this woman. If you are somebody who is so stupid and fool who believes into this fake narration, the woman simply does not care about you and whatever losses and harms you incur to yourself because of this woman. So when the life of the woman changes, she also changes the people. She also changes her focus, and her focus gets shifted from the man who was the best fit for her into that particular phase of her life towards a man who is the best fit for her now in this particular phase of her life. And she simply does not care about you and whatever losses and harms you have incurred on yourself because of this woman. And boys, because of this reason, never attach hopes with any woman. Because of this reason, never become part of a women's waiting game. Because of this reason, never begin weaving dreams in your brain simply because a woman has begun showing interest in you, or maybe she has started acting a little more friendly and affectionate towards you, because there is no guarantee of women, there is no guarantee of women's words, and there is no guarantee of women's promises. Women are mean, opportunist, they live in the moment, they are not long sighted, they are not far sighted, and they simply do not have any empathy towards men. They simply do not care about anything a man would go through because of them. So it is something which you need to know, learn, and understand about women, that women live in the moment and they always choose the man who is the best fit in that particular moment, or in other words, in that particular phase of their life. And because of this reason, you never become part of a women's waiting game. Because of this reason, you never attach hopes with women. Because of this reason, you never begin weaving dreams into your brain simply because a woman has started showing interest in you, or maybe she has started responding to the interest which you showed into her, because you never know what this woman is cooking into her brain, and you never know, with her changing life, her mood, her choices may change. And if her choice changes after a period of time, tell me, what about all of the effort and investment you have been making onto her, hoping that you will eventually be given opportunity by the woman sometimes in future? What about all that effort? What about all that investment? It will go all down the flush. There will be no value of all that effort. It will all be flushed down, wasted, went into vain, not cared about at all, especially by that woman, especially by that woman. So, boys, you need to understand all of these lessons and all of these things, especially about women, and always know that women live in moment and they are not far sighted. Because of this reason, they always choose the best man in that particular phase of life. So if you are the best man for this woman in that particular phase of life, she will choose you. And in this scenario, you need to be quick and you need to be detached with women, because if you will miss the opportunity with women, you never know whether you will be given opportunity by the woman ever again. You simply do not know. Once you miss the opportunity with women, you may never get that opportunity ever again, because once the woman moves on in her life, she simply does not care about anything or about anybody from her past. She simply does not care about how is it making you feel, how much it is affecting you, what you are going through because of all this woman has been doing with you. She simply does not care about it. So because of this reason, you need to be quick with women. You need to make things clear with women quickly. Otherwise, once you'll miss the opportunity, you will miss the opportunity forever. Women do not believe in giving multiple opportunities, and women also do not believe in going back into their life. Once they go ahead, they keep on going ahead. They keep on moving ahead into their life, leaving everybody from their past into their past. Second, you need to remain detached with women, because if the life of this woman changes, she again simply does not care about you and whatever investment you have been making onto her. Now her life has changed, and now her aspirations and desires and wants and needs have changed. So now, when her aspirations, needs, wants, and desires have changed, now she wants some new people, somebody else who can fit into her new desires, into her new wants, and into her new needs. And if you are not that person, if you have failed in keeping up with time, and if you are not the person who fits into that particular phase of life of that woman, she will not mind leaving you behind, dumping you over somebody else, somebody better, somebody who fits into her new aspirations, new lifestyle, and new desires and wants. So because of this reason, you also need to learn to stay detached with women, because you never know when this woman would leave you for somebody else, for somebody better. And boys, never, 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 never become part of women's waiting game. Never attach hopes with women. Never begin investing onto a woman merely on your hopes, because I am telling you, this woman very shamelessly will keep on fooling you around and making you dance, and all your effort will go down the flush. She will simply not care about you. She will simply not care about all of the effort she has been making you do into her. She will not care about all of the investment she has been making you do onto her. She will very shamelessly move on in her life without caring about you, without caring about your losses, without caring about what you are going through, without caring about whatever effect it has made on you. She will not simply care about it at all. So you need to know that women live in moment, they are momentary, and if something does not happen between you and the woman quickly, then you do not stay there. You do not stay into the orbit of women merely because of your hopes and merely because you believe into the fake narration of Bollywood. You simply do not stay into the orbit of this woman. You immediately pull yourself away from her and move back into your life, forgetting about her, because this woman will not mind stringing you along by giving you fake hopes from distance and by showing fake affection to you from distance. Women are very smart in this they are mean, opportunist, and they are blatant liars. They simply do not have any empathy towards men. They simply do not care about you, your emotions, your feelings, your losses, and whatever harm you make to yourself because of this woman. She will very shamelessly keep on stringing you along by giving you fake hopes and affections from distance, by giving you fake hopes from distance and showing fake affections to you from distance. And if you will remain into her orbit, thinking that you stand chance with her, and thinking that if you will stay and prove your loyalty and devotion into her, you will be given an opportunity by this woman sometimes in future, then boys, only God knows what will happen in the future. And all I can say is may God bless you, because you never know what you are doing to yourself. You never know what recipe you are cooking for yourself by believing into all these fake narrations, and by staying there into the orbit of a woman because of your hopes only. Only God knows what will happen to you. Only God knows what you are doing to yourself, and only God knows in what all different kind of situations you will find yourself into afterwards. Because 8 years, 10 years, 12 years, 15 years is a very long time. And imagine a woman fooling you around for 8, 10, 12, 15 years and then dumping you without giving even a single moment of affection to you. A woman leaving you for somebody else, for somebody better, somebody who suits her in that particular phase of her life, without caring about you, without giving any affection to you. Only you can imagine what kind of situation you will be in that particular moment of your life. It is something beyond my imagination to feel and to think about what it might do to you if you will stay there in the orbit of women merely on your hopes. So, boys, be smart, learn all of these things about women, and do not attach hopes with women. Do not stay into the orbit of women. Do not do free favors for women. Always value yourself, value your time, value your money, whatever you have been able to earn in your life, whatever you have been able to build in your life, value everything, and never give anything to anybody for free. Never do any favor for anybody for free. Never make yourself available to anybody easily. Never attach hopes with women. Never remain into the orbit of women thinking you will be given opportunity by her in the future. Never believe into the fake Bollywood's narration that if you will go and prove your honesty and loyalty into the woman, you will be given opportunity by women into the future. Because you never know if this woman will leave you after making you dance for her to the fullest, after making you invest onto her to the fullest. Only God knows what you will be going through then, and how it will be making you feel about yourself then in that particular moment of your life when this woman has dumped you, left you after using you to the fullest, and she has very smartly moved on in her life. And one more important question that you need to ask to yourself in this scenario, I mean, even if the woman gives you an opportunity, say after fooling you around and making you dance for 10, 12, 15 years, maybe you get an opportunity from this woman. But even in this scenario, I want to ask you one very important question to you people. Tell me, what is the point? Is it some sort of trophy you need to celebrate that you have been dancing around a woman for 8, 10, 12, 15 years and eventually you've been given an opportunity by this woman? Tell me, is there anything to cherish or to celebrate about that this woman has been fooling you for 12 years, 15 years, and then after fooling you around for 12 years, 15 years, eventually you win an opportunity from this woman? Tell me, what is the point in it? Is it something that you can cherish? Is it something that you can celebrate? Is it something even worthy that you are winning an opportunity from a woman by doing her sycophancy for 10, 12, 15 years? Does it even worth it? Is it even something that you should be celebrating or cherishing, that you are being given an opportunity by a woman after 12 years, 15 years, after you've been fooling around her for 10 years, 12 years, 15 years? This is another important question you need to ask yourself, boys. here in this scenario? Does it even worth it? Is there anything to cherish about or to celebrate about, that you are getting an opportunity from a woman after you've been fooling around her for 10, 12, 15 years? What is the point? And I want all of you to know that even in that scenario, the woman is choosing you because you are the best man for her in that particular moment of time. And if you will not be the best man for her in that particular moment of her life, she will not choose you. All of the effort and investment you have been making onto her for last 10, 12, 15 years does not hold any value into the eyes of women, does not mean anything to women if in that particular moment of her time or in that particular moment of her life, when she has finally decided to do it with somebody, you will stand chance only if you are the best option for her in that particular moment of her life. And if you are not the best option for her in that particular moment of life, she will not choose you. She will not choose you simply because you have been dancing around her for 10, 12, 15 years. She will not choose you simply because you have been investing onto her for last 10, 12, 15 years. She will not choose you simply because you have been into her orbit, proving your honesty, loyalty, and devotion to her. She will not choose you. The only reason a woman chooses a man is that he is the best option for her in that particular moment of her life. So the day she will decide to do it with somebody, if you are the best man or the best option for her in that particular moment of her life, only then you stand chance with her, and not because you have been dancing for her for last 10, 12, 15 years. No. If in that particular moment of her life, when she has finally decided to do it with somebody, there is some other better option available for her, she will not choose you. She will go and choose that somebody else. She will go and do it with that somebody else. All of your effort and investment which you have been making onto her for last 8, 10, 12, 15 years will go down the flush. It will all go into vain. She will not put any value onto it. She will not choose you because of all the investment and effort you have been making onto the woman. No, in that particular moment of her life, she will choose the best option for her, the man who suits her into that particular moment of her life. And you will stand chance with her only if you are the best option for her in that particular moment of her life. And if you are not the best option for her in that particular moment of her life, she will not choose you. She will choose somebody else over you, somebody who is the best option for her in that particular moment of her life. So boys, you must know this harsh fact about women. You must be aware about this harsh fact about women, and you must keep it in your brain. Listen from me and inscribe it somewhere in your brain, and never ever put yourself into the orbit of a woman hoping that you will win eventually opportunity by this woman. You will eventually win an opportunity by this woman. You never ever get yourself into the waiting game of a woman, believing into fake Bollywood's narration that if you will stay, if you will wait, and if you will keep on proving your loyalty and honesty, you will eventually win an opportunity with her. No, women does not operate like this. Love, sex, romance does not happen like this. Romance does not build like this. Attraction does not build like this. Attraction is always primal, and attraction is always instant. Within few seconds or few minutes, the woman knows that whether you are worthy to do sex with or not, whether you are fuckable or not. Within few seconds or minutes, she knows it. And if something is not happening between you and the woman quickly, then do not ever stay there hoping that eventually sometimes in future it will happen. No, immediately pull back. If it is not happening instantly, immediately pull yourself away from this woman. Begin maintaining distance and ignoring her, or remain in your frame. Be passive. Do not build any attachment with this woman. Do not build any attachment with this woman. Always stay detached, because you never know when this woman will change. You never know when the mood and mind of this woman will change. You never know when the choice of this woman will change. We men are disposable sykes for women. They do not have any empathy towards us. They do not have any remorse towards us, especially we act weak before them. We are just means to an end for them. We are just means to an end for them. They use us only as a ladder in their life. They'll keep you in their orbit as long as you are useful for them. The moment your usability in their life ends, they dumps you, they leaves you, and they moves on in their life without caring about you, without caring about your losses, and without caring about whatever harm you have incurred to yourself, you have done to yourself because of this woman. So boys, be smart, know all of these things.